Babachir Lawal was discharged and acquitted, or is being discharged and acquitted. Then what happens since he was removed from his position? Then what happens? Nobody is saying anything about it, just because the way this country runs. I think somebody was saying this is Nigeria. Okay, yeah. Faz sang that song, that this is Nigeria. That kind of song has been sung in other countries. This is America. They said it, and Faz came to Nigeria, or in Nigeria, he said this is Nigeria because anything goes. Some people will tell you that what cannot happen in Nigeria does not exist, or what some people cannot do does not exist. And to make matter clearer, or maybe to make matter worse, Buhari himself has come that to say, oh, this is Nigeria. I say, who? You two, they say this is Nigeria. I know that when Faz sang that song, oh, the Muslims came out because he was trying to buttress and explain the meaning of this is Nigeria. A lot of things that make Nigeria what it is. And they say, oh, they are going to sue him. I don't know whether they are still playing that song. I don't know how far they went. And surprisingly, Buhari came and tell us that Nigerian governors are thieves. And people are like, so is it not that you know that they are thieves? Those ones, they have thrown it back to him, that you too, you did all manner of things and what have you. So there's counter and counter accusation, between the executives within them. And then they fight themselves. Say this is Nigeria, according to Buhari too. This is Nigeria, that a lot of atrocities being committed, but those are coming out to defend themselves. I mean the governors. So this is Nigeria, anything can really happen. Why is this man discharged and acquitted? Because we know that the reason why they removed him was the issue of a corruption, grass cutting, using millions of naira, using his company, which is not supposed to be. Because the heat was too much as at that time. The heat was too much as at that time, and it was really a difficult one because they didn't even want the man to leave. And that was when Babachir Lawal said, when they were interviewing him, he said, who is presidency? Who is presidency? And a lot of people read meaning to that. But that's being said, this man, at the end of the day, a committee was set up headed by the vice president, Yebio Shibaju. And at the end of the day, the man was relieved of his job. He was relieved of his job. But since then, people have been complaining. Even me too have been saying, this man, what happened? If this man was not guilty, why did you ask him to leave this position? Why did you ask him to leave if he was not guilty? On what basis did you relieve him of his job? But recently, the courts of a competent jurisdiction has discharged and acquitted him. Then what happens? So what happens? In the real sense, is it not supposed to be called back for his job? And that is a lot of, that is the question a lot of people are asking. Is he not supposed to be called back for his job? Because he's been vindicated. He's been vindicated. Just like a body judge, I think he had a case also whereby he's been acquitted and discharged, but people are still saying, oh, ex-convict, which is not true. And so also Babachir Lawal, with this issue of a Muslim ticket, having problems with his party, APC, and his friend, because he made us to believe that Tinubu was, or maybe still his friend, because I remember even before, that was 2 years ago, this man, Babachir Lawal, has been speaking in parables. He has been saying that Tinubu will do the job if he comes out, this and this and that. They are encouraging him to throw in, to be part of this thing, to come and contest. He has been doing that, and I was like, then, because he was going, and they were really interviewing this Babachir Lawal, and I was wondering, how do you know that Tinubu will even want to vie for this position that you are not trying to campaign? Then people are not even, they were not even talking about Tinubu. Then he was talking about Tinubu, but all of a sudden, because of this Muslim ticket, he said, no, you can't do that, and that's why they fell off their relationship. So you can see that, you can really see that. So now people are saying that, oh, this man is this. And I think this issue of being discharged and acquitted is not really too grounded. People are not even, a lot of people are not aware. But even the ones that some people are aware of, they are still like, no, we are not even believing in the judgments of the court that this person is this and that. So that is the people's mindset, and that is what they are still telling this man. But like I said, Buhari did not even do well. He didn't do well. He's not even doing well because most of his things is just like, nah, like some people say that if we survive this Buhari's government, that people should be given a certificate of survivor, and which is true. The man, you know, you get any leadership quality at all whatsoever because they didn't do the right thing from the beginning. So that being said, the question is that now that the man has been vindicated, is he not supposed to be called back for his job? Mm-hmm. Yes, you heard me. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Is he supposed to be called back, or you should just, you should forget about it like that? Because if not, this is stigma on him. Like I said, this is Nigeria. We don't know the manner at which he was being discharged, whether there were no much evidence or not. And because this is Nigeria, people don't believe in a judiciary, the judicial system. They don't believe it because at times they will do good, at times they will do something. It's always like that. Like they always say that the judiciary is the last hope of a common man, but in most cases, it's not like that. When you cherry pick some things, and you are not always on the side of the truth. Today you are good, tomorrow you are doing something else. Nobody's going to be taking you serious, and that's why people are always pointing fingers. It's even not only the judiciary, in all sectors people always point fingers because you see corruption, compromise all over the place. So the presidency is not even saying anything about this. You can imagine that these are the things that are affecting Nigerians, affecting the country as a whole. When little things you cannot do, if you cannot manage little things, then how are you going to manage bigger things? Because if little things can be taken care of, can be looked into, the bigger ones will take care of themselves. But that is not the case. That is not the case for now. That is not the case. So you just have to be vigilant and do the right thing, because the way this country is going, it's already collapsed. It's already collapsed. And the worst part of it is that people are looking for somebody who is going to bring the country to its rightful place. But unfortunately, we don't think we are heading in that direction. I don't think so. So guys, let us hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.